In today's video, we are going to be working the diamond lace stitch, also called the figure 8 stitch. This is a pattern that mimics like a mock crochet. It looks a little bit like a crochet stitch, and it can either be really nice and tight like this, or you can even get something with a larger gauge and making something that's really airy. These two are made on different looms but with the same yarn, and you can see the difference in the stitches here, but this is what the stitch actually looks like when it's opened up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just work on this stitch here. Welcome to GoodKnit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches. To make the figure 8 stitch, you will need a multiple of 2 stitches. I've already got that cast on here, and for that video, be sure and click down in the link below in order to learn how to cast on. Now, for this particular stitch, I like to do a knit one, purl one when I'm working in the round. It has a really pretty clean edge, and it just complements this stitch well. You don't have to start that way. However, that is how I'm going to start. So go ahead and do a round, and you're going to knit, just work your yarn over the front of that first stitch, lift up and over, and then go to the next stitch, and you're going to purl. So in this case, I'm going to take my 2 here that are together because I did a chain cast on, and you can see it in that previous video. And I'm just going to go down through there and then scoop up this yarn all the way up, lift that off of the peg, and then put it back down. And then we're going to go around again with knit one, purl one. So we put our yarn, go around the front of that peg and knit it. This is a U-wrap. And then we're going to purl this next one just like normal. So we knit one, purl one all the way around. And pause your video, maybe back up when you've done your last stitch, and this one should be a purl stitch. All right, see you soon. Okay, so you finished your 1x1 ribbing, and we can start right into the main stitch. If you want to continue with the 1x1 ribbing, you can have a nice long brim that continues versus something like this where it would go in. So in this case, I'm just going to go straight on. This is with the 1x1, and then the rest of this hat is all the same particular stitch. So I'm going to take my working yarn. We're going to go around the back of the second peg and then wrap that second peg. So go around the front of that, and then we're going to come to the back of peg 1 and wrap that. So we've done kind of a figure 8 stitch, and then we lift up and over on our first peg and our second peg and knit that stitch. Okay, so we're going to work on our next pair. We're going to go around the back of peg 2 and around peg 3 and around the front of peg 3, and then we go behind peg 2 again and then around in the front. So it makes this figure 8. So we're going to go around like that. Okay, and so we should have one loop on each of these pegs, and we're just going to knit up and over. So if you notice, our second peg has gotten worked 2 times already. The first peg has only gotten worked once. Every peg all the way around will get worked 2 times, and the first peg will get worked 1 more time when we go on to make our next round. So everything will be even. So that's it. That's all you need to know. You're just going to continue going around, making a figure 8, lifting up and over, and you are you're good to go on the figure 8 stitch or diamond lace stitch, which is also the mock crochet. Sorry for all the confusing words, but lots of people call it different things. All right, just continue working around. Maybe back up at this last part, and I'll show you what I mean about that first stitch. See you soon. Okay, so I've got my last stitch here. I'm knitting this one over, and it was wrapping the very last stitch. And but my yarn needs to work that stitch again. So we're going to go back around and go around the last stitch and the first one. Okay, so we've got a figure 8. And now the last stitch has been worked twice, and this first stitch or first peg has been worked a second time because you worked it the first time when you began the round. So that actually completes one full round around. So continue working on your hat for as long as the length is that you want or your pattern calls for. If you would like to work the boyfriend hat, we will have a link down below to start working on that, and we will have a decreased crown video that will be coming up, so stay tuned for that. Be sure and click on that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we get more, and subscribe to our newsletter so you can know about all the patterns when they come out. Have a great day and happy knitting and crochet. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.